So I've been doing a bunch of really long video renders of my children's hospital fundraisers, so 24-hour gaming marathons. And I've been having issues with my NVMe M.2 drives overheating. And I have two of these drives. This is a 4 terabyte Lexar, and I have this SK Hynix Platinum P41. This is my OS, and then the other one's for data. But they're, under full render loads. One drive is where I'm doing my editing and reading everything, and I'm exporting everything to the other drive. And my temperatures were getting really, really high. I had a CrystalDiskInfo open, and my temperatures were about 70 degrees. And it was blowing my mind because I was just like, well, I have the heat spreaders that came with my motherboard installed, and thought it would be, keep things nice and cool. There's two of them. The motherboard is an MSI B650M Mortar WiFi. And yeah, so this is my inverted motherboard layout. So things are a little upside down looking, right? But as you can see down here, the second drive goes down there, and then my OS drive goes right there. Anyways, I'm troubleshooting it. I'm trying to figure out why my temperatures on my NVMe M.2 drives are so high. Like the SSDs shouldn't be running at this temperature. So, I'm opening it up and doing renders, seeing high temperatures. I'm like, I'm going to open this up and check it out. And sure enough, I don't know if you can see this. This was the first one that I took off on if I can get this to focus. Come on, focus. This is the first drive that I took off. And you immediately see, oh, there we go. The reflection helps you see it. If I can keep it in focus. Despite having this screwed down all the way, this heat spreader plate that came with my motherboard wasn't making full contact on the SSD. And at the very end of it, you can see it's all like squished down, which is very, very odd to see. It's all squished down on one side because I had this screwed down really tightly, trying to keep contact on the heat spreader on the SSD, trying to keep contact on the SSD. But as you can see, despite having it screwed down really tightly on both sides, it wasn't making full contact. You can see on this side where my opposite ring finger is I don't know if you can make it out on the spreader. There was a little bit of contact over here, and then there's contact just at the end, and enough to squish this thermal pad really well. And I'm surprised this is even still working, but like it was screwed down and squished so tightly that even this stick became a little bit bent, which is super, worrisome. This is my production PC, and I caused damage to this NVMe drive using this heat spreader that came with the motherboard. And so the same thing with this other drive, it's just a little bit bent too. Really having a hard time with this focusing. This is just a little bit bent. And so, yeah, I'm going to reinstall these. The drives were working just fine despite the Lexar there being a little bit bent. I'm going to reinstall them without these and take temperature readings. I'll post my temperature readings down in the comments so you guys can see them as a pinned comment. But yeah, this was pretty much just as a warning, like, be super careful with these things. You'll never know for certain that you're making full contact. I thought it was a really good idea to install them. Upon looking again more closely at the motherboard manual, it does say if your NVMe comes with a heat spreader, to leave these off. And I don't know if that means like the sticker that's on it on the NVMe, if it's, and I don't know if it's referring to the like metal sticker as the heat spreader on this, or in some cases the newer drives come with some pretty substantial beefy heat spreaders. So anyways, that's really frustrating, and hopefully I didn't cause too much damage. But the biggest thing right here is just like seeing this drive bent a little bit. It's a 4 terabyte drive, and as any of you guys know, like, tech is not cheap these days. So anyways, just a warning. I thought I would share my own mistake with the rest of you guys, and hopefully it is a little bit of a caution, so you guys don't end up doing what I did and bending one of your drives, or at worst breaking it and losing a whole bunch of data.